Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tibby Time. And I'm here with one of my favorite artists, Miso Superstar. My first
Hello.
question to you is, what inspired the name Miso Soup or Star?
Well, so I had a name before, and it was given to me by a friend, but we were no longer friends, so I wanted to make a name for myself, pretty much. And since I'm a sucker for puns, I went with that.
What it made you add the soup part instead of super?
Listen, I don't have a really good explanation for this.
All right. Um,
I
what
made just like soup, a miso soup.
miso soup? Oh yeah, I like the food. Okay. All right. What is your favorite character to or your OC to draw?
Uh, Probably Moonshine because she's the easiest.
I mean, I notice you have a lot of OCs and stuff like that. Do you know how many like you truly have?
Like overall are ones that I will still draw.
Both.
Out of the ones I'll still draw, I think there's like nearly 30 characters or something like that. But like from all of the ones I made, I think I have almost 55. Too many.
Whoa, like with all of those OCs and stuff, I noticed you put on your bio do not RP using my OCs. Is it kind of
Uh,
hard since you have so many of them? Are you more lenient on some of the ones you don't draw as much or just strict on all?
well, the the ones that I'm actively drawing, I'd rather people didn't. But the ones I no longer draw are like the ones that I've kind of forgotten about. Sure, whatever. I'm pretty lenient with it, I would imagine.
Well, I saw you animate and also draw. Do you have a preference of which one you like to do better?
I like drawing more, but like animation is very satisfying if you get it right, you know?
Yeah. Um well, with like all of your OCs and stuff like that, you seem to really enjoy character making in general.
I love it.
Uh I saw that you said you wanted to create like characters and stuff like that. Are you planning on doing a story or have you attempted to do like a story or comic of the sorts?
I've started a few times to try to make a comic or like a huge overarching story, but then I think of how much work that's going to be, and it kind of demotivates me there. But I still keep that world in mind when I'm drawing.
Is there any story that you really are keep thinking about doing? Is there anything you'd like to share on that topic?
Uh, hmm. Not necessarily, but I do want to do more with like Nina's restaurant. That's
Well,
about it.
I saw you started drawing quite a while ago. What's made you want to start drawing in general and why?
Uh, hmm. This is gonna sound a little narcissistic, but like when I was drawing on DeviantArt, I got like zero to no traffic uh, whatsoever in my drawings, and I didn't know I was like better or like I could do better or whatever, but I had the inkling that I could, so I moved on to Ink Bunny, started drawing there, and immediately started getting better results. So I'm just like, wow, people actually do enjoy my stuff. Uh, Might as well draw more.
Well, it seems that you really like to like stream because you're already saying, "Oh, I'm gonna stream soon." Do you enjoy streaming? Like, what's your favorite part about it?
I like how I actually get to interact with the people who, enjoy my content, the enthusiast, I should say.
Is there? Do you want more viewer interaction with like your followers and stuff like that?
I'm a bit, I am great with words, by the way. Currently, I'm sitting comfortably with where I am. You know, I
Mhm.
have, I would say, a medium amount of followers who watch me on when I stream. So it's there's enough interaction there to keep me satisfied, but not like too much to where I get overwhelmed.
Well, since you like to like, excuse me, since you sit good from where you're at, I've seen that you did some collabs with other artists. Is there any artist that you really want to collab with that you haven't yet? And if you would, what would it be?
Uh, hmm. If I did a collab right now, it would probably be someone who I actively interact with. Probably Suri.
What would you guys draw?
Uh, hmm. Titties.
A fair answer. Well, I saw you have a Patreon. So what does that have to offer for those who aren't in the know?
um, I used to do Patreon rewards on that, but right now it's just an early viewing of stuff I'm working on, pretty much.
Are you planning on doing any upgrades to it?
In the future, most likely.
I've
Oh,
seen that you do a lot of like Pokemon stuff like that, like fake Pokemon stuff, like evolutions and stuff like that. What I was going to ask was, you seem to love making characters and stuff like that. Do you take more joy in creating characters and concepts and world building, or do you enjoy creating lewd things more?
um, hmm. I would have to go with both, honestly. They're like separate animals to me. Uh, Drawing not safe for work is just something that's very satisfying for me to do,
Hmm.
and I know people like it.
Definitely gets the viewer engagement.
Yeah, so if other people's like it and I like it, I don't see any harm in doing it. Um, but for creating characters and such,
So,
I don't think I'm ever like I keep using the word satisfied, but it's such a good word. I don't think I'm ever satisfied with just making a set amount of characters. I always want to make more.
is there ever going to be a limit to how many characters you have?
Uh, space is the limit.
Do you have like a list that you write all your OCs down onto?
No, but I should. And um, with that thought, I know there's some people in my Discord who keep track of my OCs for me.
Well, how does that go?
They actually do it way better than I ever could.
Well, at least you have some people looking out there for you for your own OC madness going on here. But
Yeah,
also,
and I appreciate it.
since you stream a lot, what would people expect if they wanted to watch you?
Um, you can expect me to start and finish a drawing. Usually um, usually when I sit down to stream, I focus on just the drawing. Therefore, I can get it done quicker.
How long does that usually take you about?
For like a solo character picture, it can range from like 3 hours to six,
So,
which I
like,
would say that's pretty quick.
3 hours to six is very quick. Would you, like, what's your favorite drawing you've ever done?
Um, hmm. This might seem weird, but one of my favorite drawings that I've ever done was the duck hunt pictures. Just because it was so far out of left field, nobody expected it.
So, like, you were talking about, like, comics, story building, and stuff like that. Do you have, like, an ultimate goal with your art? Or are you just, like, going with the flow?
I am going with the flow at this point, but like when I first started, my goal was actually just to get like to the point where I'm recognized as an artist, which I, in my opinion, have far surpassed. So
Yeah, I know a lot of people that know your
Goal,
name, that's for sure.
goal achieved, I guess.
Also, is there anything you want your fans to know about you, like specifically?
Hmm. It's taking all I can to not make a dumb joke. Yo, I'm single.
uh,
No, but stuff that they would want to know about me, I don't really have much. Like, I play games in my free time sometimes, so that's kind of cool, I guess.
So you're pretty much happy where you're sitting, just riding the boat down the river.
Yeah.
So, on a final note, what is your favorite part of the body?
I think you already know the answer.
Yeah, but I
It's
want
the
your
booty.
explanation.
It's the booty. Those are cakes served from angels.
Well, you heard it here, folks. The booty is the cake full of angels. And as he said, do never forget, he is single. Thank you for listening today on this episode of Tibby Done. And Miso, thank you for joining my podcast.
You're welcome.